All right, so if you're applying to become a firefighter, there is a very high chance at some point you've said this: I just need to talk to my partner first. And hey, that is completely reasonable. Nobody's here to create a divorce, right? This isn't a small decision, but after working with applicants for years, I've noticed something very important. Most of the time, that's not actually what's happening. And this is not a criticism, this is human psychology. When a decision feels big, our brain looks and is wired for safety. We are wired to survive, not thrive. And the easiest way to create safety is to delay the decision. So the mind creates a socially acceptable reason. Talking to a partner becomes the reason, and here's the pattern. When someone is completely certain about their decision, they don't ask for permission, they inform. Hey, I'm doing this and I really want your support. But when someone is unsure internally, they have uncertainty, they outsource the decision. Let me see what my partner thinks. The partner didn't create the uncertainty, they just revealed it. Becoming a firefighter isn't like joining a gym. It's a long process, there's risk, there's fear of failure, so the brain protects you from emotional risk. If you decide yourself and fail, you feel responsible. If someone else influences the decision, the emotional pressure is lower. It's a subconscious safety mechanism, but here's actually what usually happens. You go home and explain that you're seriously thinking about becoming a firefighter. Your partner asks a completely fair question. Well, how do you know this is the right move? It's usually in that moment that you hesitate. That's not because you don't want it, because you don't feel certain yet. So the conversation fades out, not because your partner said no, but because you couldn't confidently say yes. See, talking to your partner is very important, but it should be the final step, not the decision-making step. The real decision should happen before that conversation. You should already know why you're doing it, why it's important for you now, why this approach. Then the partner conversation becomes support, not permission. Really important distinction. Almost every unsuccessful applicant delays the decision at this exact point. Again, not because they lack ability, because they stuck in thinking mode instead of committed mode. And the firefighter recruitment process rewards commitment early, not hesitation. And there's another layer to this that most applicants don't even think about. Firefighting is a profession that requires decisiveness. So when you're on the job, you don't have the luxury of pausing a situation saying, hang on a second, I need to talk to someone first. You can't stop an incident and ask your partner what they think the next step should be. There's no phone a friend here, right? You assess the situation, you make a decision, and you act. That ability to make a clear decision under pressure is part of the job. And interestingly, the recruitment process tends to favor people who are already operating that way. The applicants who move forward quickly are usually the ones who decide early, this is the path they're committing to, and then they organize life around making that happen, not the other way around. So look, if you ever find yourself saying, I just need to think about it, or I need to talk to my partner, just pause for a second and ask yourself one really honest question. Am I actually discussing this, or am I avoiding making a decision? Once you answer that honestly, you'll know exactly what your next step will be.